Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here for the July 2017 monthly Twin Flame reading. I do want to say that there's been a lot of interference in me getting these messages out, so you can see that I prayed, shuffled, laid the cards out, did a few takes of the reading, got abruptly cut off a few times already. I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. I do want to thank you for joining, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. Please do so if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter, Pinterest, and come to me in private sessions on the links below. I also have a video reading option, which is a 15 to 20 minute video about your personal twin flame journey. So see the description box for information on how you can order one of those from me. I also am putting a tip jar there because now this is my full-time mission. In case you haven't heard, my 3D job got dissolved and my career is kind of in limbo, but I believe I'm being pushed by the divine to make this my full-time job. So please support me in that. Also support me in prayer and sending me positive vibes so I can keep going in this mission. I was about to quit a few minutes ago because of the interferences that keep happening. So what I want to do is first start off with the positive affirmation from my Louise Hay I Can Do It calendar. It is for July 2017 for us Twin Flames. As the second half of the year begins, we understand that in order to change our lives outside, we must change on the inside. We have seen firsthand that the moment we are willing to change, the universe begins to help in amazing ways. We look forward to what it has in store for us this month. And the positive affirmation for Sunday, July 2nd, when I'm recording this is, we stop and smell the flowers today. We take a beauty break and enjoy nature in all her glory. I do want to point out that for the tarot reading, I used the Tarot of Love by Marcia Perry. The overall guiding energy of the month is Soulmates 22. This is the Twin Flame card in this deck. So I do strongly feel that July is a month that Twin Flames in great numbers are going to come into a physical union. So if you are in separation and haven't talked to your beloved in months, the month of July is going to bring changes in that, and you will start to see communication, I'm sure. If you want to find out for sure what your timeline is, come talk to me and I can help you. I do give timelines with my readings. Okay, so I also want to point out that this is a general reading, so only take the parts that resonate with you and do leave the rest behind. But remember that take the parts that resonate with your soul and speak to your soul and only use those as guidance for you. Where do we begin? So the energy of the situation between the twins this month starts off with the Prince of Lightning. So a passion, a wanting to go forward with this relationship. What's an energy that might be blocking that, like an obstacle, would be that the two twins both have their own ideas about the partnership, but they can harmonize those and then create a third energy. So it's like, well, both twins in the partnership need to be able to communicate what they want from this partnership properly. So it could be an obstacle or it could be something that moves the union forward. All right, so what we have in the recent past showing up is that we have the Lovers reverse. So there was some trouble in paradise. Perhaps something came up that broke you and your twin flame apart, or perhaps you only are in a 5D connection with your twin and you're feeling that connection has diminished or decreased in intensity and you're worried about it. You're wondering why. All right, well, the crowning energy is that of the world. So this is like the best outcome that can happen for twins this month. And the world is showing us that the two twins can be in harmony together. We have the infinity symbol crowning the two twins, connecting them to each other. They're holding hands on the planet, so they're physically grounded. Okay, so this is saying that we could have full harmonious physical union, at least in starting up. If you have never met your twin, it could be possible that you will meet in the physical this month And if you are in a physical union, it will deepen. And if you are in only a 5D union, maybe you're in separation, not talking to your twin, communication will start up. So you can start the process of harmonizing in the 3D. And what we have to work with here is the 9 of Rods. So this is a balancing energy, a balancing of the yin and yang energies between the two twins, a balancing of the receiving and the giving energies. But it's a completion. So this is like the passion that drives you to be with your beloved. The connection that you share is becoming balanced this month. So there are a lot of forces that are allowing for this balance to occur. In the near future, we have the desire with the Prince of Blossoms to have a romantic liaison. So that means a physical liaison. Yes, it could be a 5D sensual experience that you'll have with your beloved. Perhaps you'll see them in a dream. You'll, be with them in a dream. You'll have romance in a dream. But this could also mean that your beloved will want to see you and spend time with you in the physical. And that's what we have coming up in the near future, so sometime this month. So be optimistic for that. This 8 of Blossoms energy is just being excited and feeling your energy and your connection with your beloved in the here and now. And the 8 is the infinity symbol. So the 8 is basically like, proving, you don't have to prove because you have that connection, so you could feel into it at any time. And that's like your 5D or multi-dimensional connection. So no matter what the physical circumstances are, you feel that connection and it's not going away. So it's best that you work to strengthen and deepen it in a positive way. Others are going to view you this month as a bit emotionally unstable, so watch out for that. They might even see you as a little bit, heartbroken at times. Well, it might be because your beloved does come into the picture, and then because you've had this 5D connection with them for so long, you're hoping it just transitions immediately into a 3D romance of a lifetime. These things take time, so don't put pressure on yourself or your beloved. Just go with the flow and take every day as it comes. Because you're afraid that even though you know that this relationship is destined, it's like you're afraid that it's not. And what if you wasted all this time on this connection and it really doesn't pan out? At the end of the month, though, you're going to feel more like a master. So number 5 is the energy of the master. It's also the energy of the high priestess. So being spiritually astute. So being able to take your multidimensional spiritual connection with your beloved from the 5D into the 3D, you will feel that you have the tools to do that. And if you don't have the tools, please see me in a private session. I can help you with that. But by the end of the month, you're going to feel more of a master of your own emotions and more in mastery of this relationship and this connection with your beloved. Okay, so we're going to go through the energies of the two twins, masculine and feminine, and then the union for the month. First we have, and by the way, this was the Tarot of Love Celtic Crossbred by Marcia Perry. Now, we're going to look at different energy cards. Animal Totems by Susie Green, Doreen Virtue, Talking to Heaven cards, James Van Praagh, Heart Activation, and Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. So these energies are of the Divine Masculine in the month of July. First, we'll start with the spirit energy or the soul energy. The soul energy of the Divine Masculine, represented by the wild horses, he's going to be speaking his passion aloud and defending those whom he loves in word and deed. So in the Bible, there is a saying that the spirit is willing, but the flesh is not. And this is like the opposite. For the Divine Masculine, the spirit is willing, and that is why the flesh will move. So often in my readings with my clients, they'll say, well, in the heart-to-heart sessions, because we connect with the higher self of their divine counterpart, the higher self has a different energy than the 3D self in different things that they, might say. Well, that is because the spirit and the energy comes first, and then the physical actions follow. So what we need to do is to fine-tune the spirit, to guide the spirit in the right direction, to make peace with the spirit of our beloved, because this month the divine masculine spirit is going to be moving toward the divine feminine counterpart and toward the union and defending the union. So that means that they understand the connection this month, and that they're going to start moving in a way physically that shows that they understand that connection. Their message, their soul message to their beloved is that they have no more earthly worries. So this is further confirmation, and I have goosebumps, because that means that the divine masculine, who was so worried about their status in the 3D, is now realizing that that 3D doesn't matter as much as they thought. They do not care about the 3D anymore, and they realize that what really matters is the spiritual soul connection that they feel with their beloved, and they want to pursue that this month and forward. So they're making it in their heart, their physical heart, a priority. They're beginning to understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So they want to turn the situation around with their beloved and make it a loving situation and put their beloved as a priority. Their body and their mind is going to be open. They're going to keep an open mind, realizing that their soulmate may differ from their usual type and expectations with that romance angel card. Basically, they might have thought, how could this person be my beloved? How could this person be my one and only true love and my twin flame? How could they be when we have so many conflicts? But now they're realizing all of those conflicts were there for a reason, and everything that has happened between them has been for soul evolution, so the two of them can come together with a clean slate. The divine feminine spirit energy for the upcoming month of July is that of the parrot. So the divine feminine is letting sunshine revitalize his or her soul and color and transform their world. So they're basically just basking in the light of the divine. And they want their divine counterpart to know that they're just a thought away, that their divine counterpart and they are connected at the soul level. And they know that they feel that, and that they're okay with that for now. They'd like to manifest it into the third dimension, but they want their beloved to know that they're just a thought away, and that they do share this beautiful connection. In this month of July, the divine feminine's heart is going to be peaceful. He or she will recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to the soul. And so being that beacon of light, allowing the divine light to shine through and give the divine feminine peace, is what is going to cause the divine masculine to run toward her or him. So just, if you're a divine feminine, just be peaceful. You are the yang energy. Now I'm confused. You're the energy that's supposed to receive, and the masculine is supposed to give. So you are the energy that is supposed to be receptive. So just be in a place of receiving this month. You know that there's a strong magnetic connection and chemistry between yourself and your beloved. So that should also bring you peace. Because if there's nothing more that you could possibly do but to just be, realize that there's that magnetic attraction. So if you're the magnet and your beloved is also a magnet but is floundering, eventually your beloved will turn in the right direction and connect to you. You will not have to run after them. And I mean, I myself am figuring all of this out as we go along as well. I feel that for most of my clients that come to me, we are connecting because we're on the same wavelength or same vibration. I may be just a little bit before them. So I find that the way that I'm feeling generally, I'm like a week ahead or 2 weeks ahead of most of my clients. And I want to say that I've been hearing my clients tell me that they're in like such a dark place in the last few days, and I'm like in such a light place. I'm in such a happy place. I'm in such a place of receiving and just like allowing everything and just surrender. So I just want to give you this inspiration that if you're feeling dark and doubtful today, give it a few days, give it a week. Believe me, trust in me that you will be feeling exactly the joy that I feel now of surrendering. Okay, and when you feel that joy, that is when your beloved is going to be attracted to you and will be wanting to run to you like a wild horse. All right, so I chose a Ascended Master card from the Keepers of the Light deck with divine guidance. We got Hilarion. Hilarion wants to remind us about divine healing. He would like us to honor our sensitivity and take time to retreat and recharge so we can heal. And also, this green healing energy that Hilarion brings us is healing us, but we can also transfer that healing to others. So realize that as a twin flame, you're a light worker and a healer. And the angel therapy for the union this month is vegetarian vegan. It doesn't mean that you have to totally change your diet, but what it means is that eating fresh organic fruits and vegetables will give you a boost of high life force energy, and that will elevate your spiritual frequency. And remember, one of our goals is to increase our frequency or increase our vibration so that we can basically be vibrating at unconditional love vibrations and attract our beloved to us like a magnet. The Flower Therapy Oracle tells us that chakra clearing with the lotus is really important for us this month. And it says, by clearing your chakras, you open yourself up to profound wisdom. So what I'd like you to do is meditate this month. Find ways to clear your chakras. If you don't know how, contact me. I'll also put a link to a very specific chakra healing audio meditation for you and your beloved twin flame. I'm even thinking of making one myself because I will be learning healing modalities, new ones, in the next few weeks. But I have been wanting to make an activation as well. So check the description box, but I'm sure if I make any new activations or videos that would help everyone, I will let you know about it as soon as I do. Another message coming through, and this is from the Life's Purpose Oracle, is family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Also, letting your family or letting your beloved into your family life is going to be happening little by little this month. I know it happened for me this month. I was able to finally just come clean with my family and let them know who I love. And they're all like knowing that that's how it is. So I wanted to share the shared heart energy for the union for this month, and that is of patience. So both partners are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm, and that's what's going to transform the union into a completed 3D physical union, going from just the 5D to the 3D. If you're able to follow the guidance in this reading, you are going to have this miracle. So if you want a miracle in your union this month, make time to recharge your battery. The world needs your energetic light, and when you come into union with your beloved, your energetic light is going to shine so much more brightly. So that's why we have this goal of coming into union, because we want to basically shine our light as bright as possible, to be the healers, to be the light workers, to be the ones that change this world. All right, and Archangel Michael wants to remind us all that in the month of July, we're on the right path. So keep moving forward, okay? Do not give up on your beloved. Do not give up on the journey. And if you feel like it, please contact me and I'll talk you out of it. All right, so let's say a prayer. Archangel Michael, we call upon you now. Thank you for giving us loud and clear guidance that we easily understand. Thank you for motivating us and filling us with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes, and also to keep moving forward on our path, on our twin flame journey to our beloved. Okay, so I'm sending you Reiki healing energy right now with the storm going on behind me. Powerful Reiki healing to balance your energy, your masculine and feminine, and you and your beloved's energy, so the two of you may come into perfect divine union in all dimensions, in all timelines. May everything balance out for you, and may you have a beautiful month of July. Keep me posted on how things are going. Namaste.